Happy Friday! Let's go ahead and get ready for the day together. So glad it's Friday. I don't know about you guys. I need to go grocery shopping, and that's what I'm going to do after I get myself together. So, let me see what I'm going to start out with. I'm going to start doing a little bit of skincare. I'm going to use my e.l.f. Triple Bounce Serum. Okay, that stuff feels amazing on your face. Okay. I'm going to also use my RoC Firming Serum Stick. I like to use this just on my neck area here, which I'm hoping this kind of firms that up. But to be quite honest, so far I haven't noticed too much of a difference, but we'll see. All right, so I have been trying out different primers lately. Actually, you know what? Before I do any primers, I'm going to go ahead and just do my eyes really quick. So let me just decide what I'm going to do today. All right, I'm going to start off by doing a cat eye. So I'm going to I start off with using this Judy Doll very fine tip eyeliner, just to start off my little, whatever you want to call this, the start of the wing. Oops. Gotta shake that a little bit. Maybe this thing is drying out. All right, well, there's a little line there, but that's should be good. Try to connect that. And this is the part I always struggle with, is just getting these things even. Because even now I am seeing like this side, or this side looks a lot longer. So let's try to even that out. I think that's okay. I realize they're never going to be exact. All right, and this next part, what I do is I take the Essence Lash Princess Liquid Liner and fill in the rest of the areas. And it takes me a while because I get very frustrated with it trying to match these things up. So I'm going to get these done and I will be right back. All right, you guys, the wings are done. That's about the best that they're going to get. I love doing the wing liner, but at the same time, it can get so frustrating to try to get them as like even as possible. So I will have to move on. I'm going to use my Morphe palette today. This is the Python Code palette. This is how it looks. Lots of pretty, well, not lots of pretty, but some pretty shades in there. So, this palette's honestly right up my alley because I love the neutral colors with the pop of the shimmer. That's right up my alley. So, I'm gonna just go ahead and start off with the lightest shade. if there's one thing besides the wing liner that I struggle with, it's my eyeshadow application. I know it needs a lot of work. And also, it's partly me kind of being scared to step outside my box with using different colors. I love using neutral colors, and I do like to use, some colors that are out there as well, but I kind of just stick with putting them in one area, and that's it. So I know I need to kind of step outside my box one of these days and try something new, but that's just kind of brightened up that eye area. Okay, blowing this off because I'm going to use the same brush. So I'm just going to use the darkest brown now. And I'm going to start, I don't know how pigmented this is, but I'm assuming, yeah. I'm just going kind of in that crease area. And with the hooded eyes, I always have to remember that I need to try to look straight ahead more instead of like looking like that. Because I know that I need to bring the eyeshadow up a little bit more. That is pretty good. I know I'm kind of doing what I just said I shouldn't do, but once I get in that crease area, then I'll look more straight ahead. Because I got those lovely hooded eyes. So yeah, I'm gonna do some grocery shopping after this. And then we do have a baby shower to go to tomorrow. Also, my daughter is obsessed with squishies, like I think a lot of kids are right now. So we are going to go up to Five Below tomorrow as well to get some squishies. We're actually going to be there extremely early in the morning because apparently they're doing something tomorrow where they're giving, not, I don't know if they're giving away squishies. Not squishies. Oh boy, what are they called? Dumplings, that's what they are, but they're, a squishy. And so my daughter really likes those, so we're gonna go up there. I don't know if they're giving them out or they're just gonna have a certain amount that you can buy, but either way we're gonna get her one or two of those if we can, and then see what else they have there. So we got to be up early for that because it's that big of a deal. All right, now which shimmers am I going to use is the question. I almost just want to do the gold one. I'm going to test some of these out. Okay, so there's one of the shimmers. It's like a blue gold one. It's this one here. These two, what do you call these? Like a foiled one. I know that the best thing to do is get your finger wet first and then rub it in there because that really brings out the pigment in those better. But I'm not quite sure. I'm just thinking about what I'm gonna do. Let me try that and just see if that actually works. So I have a little bit of, I don't want it to be too wet, a little bit of micellar water on my finger now. So I don't know if it made it more pigmented, but it did make it a lot more creamy, that's for sure. And I don't know how I feel about that color. I don't think I'm going to use that. unfortunately. I'm tempted to try the two gold colors, even though they're kind of a different type of gold. One's actually almost like a bronze. So, okay, let's see. Let me test that one out. That's very pretty. I think I'm going to do that one, and I'm going to do that in my inner corner. Let's try it. Oh yeah. I probably should use my pinky just to get in that corner a little bit better. Let me try that. Sorry, I live by a busy street and I don't know what's going on out there, but someone keeps honking their horn. All right. Okay. Try that. That's such a pretty color. I love that. Oh, that is beautiful. Okay. So now I'm going to do the other eye, and then I'm going to come back over this one and add another shimmer. But and this is why you always do your eyes first. Because then you don't have to wipe off anything you've done on your face. It's a gorgeous color. And now I'm going to find one more shimmer to add on. Okay. Let's see. You know what? I'm going to add... I feel like the inner corner on this side needs a little bit more. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Let me just clean my finger off here. I need more cotton rounds. All right. Now I gotta figure out which one will look better. Let me see if I have any liquid eyeshadows that would work with this. No, I'm not gonna do that. All right, let me just stick with this. So I don't think that other gold one will look okay. So I think I'm gonna go back to this one, even though I didn't really care for the color, but I'm gonna try it. Get my finger a little wet first, and then we'll see how it does. Yeah, I mean, you can see it, but try to add more. Trying to get better lighting for you guys so you can see that. Well, I'm going to make it work because I've already put it on. I just wish it was more like of a pigmented color, like the gold one is. But that's okay. Now I know for next time. All right, let me do the other eye. And I know that this one would be very pigmented, but I don't feel like that would have went good with that one and this the other gold one next to each other. I feel like they would have clashed quite a bit. All right. All right, the eyes are done. Now I will go back to the face. So today I'm going to try out this primer from SheGlam. It is a hydro slime primer. So literally feels like slime and looks like slime. See, it's like bouncy. Yeah, I've been trying new primers that I've seen from, or that I've seen on Shein lately. Just because they look interesting and I want to see if they actually work. So, which, by the way, I don't know, I'm probably doing too much right now. One of my last Get Ready With Me's, I also used a primer from Shein or SheGlam, and it was a foam type primer, foam consistency. Oh, I put way too much of that on. Way too much. Oops. So a little goes a long way with this one. This is the one I used in my last video, and I really like this. This had such a nice light feeling. I'm trying to blend that in more. And my makeup lasted throughout the day, and I just really liked it. Because I have, that oily skin, so when you can find something that works like that and still feels nice and light on your skin and not like it's like clogging your pores, I always like that. Let me just dry this up a little bit because I put way too much on. Okay, well, if you want that glass skin look, you'll definitely get it with that primer. I'm hoping it doesn't make my Milani Conceal and Perfect start to pill or anything. I use shade 7 in light medium. Just like that. And let's see how this goes. I'm not seeing any pilling, so that's a good sign. I'm just double checking up close here, you guys. Sorry. I just want to make sure. Okay. Looks okay. So now we'll do the Milani Cheek Kiss cream bronzer. It's in the shade Hey Honey. So that's how we're looking now. I'm gonna put on the NYX under eye brightener. And I really like this one because it's nice and subtle. Okay. So yesterday I picked up the NYX Pro Fix stick and it's in the shade pink. And I meant to use this today to brighten up my under eyes. So I'm kind of bummed about that, but that is okay because I am still going to use it as part of my lip combo as well. So that's fine. I just wanted to point that out. All right, so I'm going to use my NYX brow glue now. It's just crazy how this brow glue makes such a difference, in my opinion, on how your face or my face looks. I love it. Okay, so next I'm going to do blush, and I'm going to use my e.l.f. blush today. This is shade Always Rosy. So, very pretty color. One thing I do want to pick up soon is a new blush brush. What I like about this blush is it's like, it has a very nice rosy color, but at the same time also like a bronzy color, if that makes any sense. So it just gives like such a best of both worlds. If you like me and you kind of like the bronzy, but you also like pink and rosy colors as well. Kind of feel like I need to add a little bit more to the side. A little the nose. Chin. So I think that's good. Okay. I just love this blush right here. And then I'm going to use my Beauty Creations highlighter. Actually, no, I'm sorry. I think I'm going to use my, 1 second. All right, I'm going to use the e.l.f. highlighter. This is in the shade Blush Money. It's actually probably pretty similar to the Beauty Creations, but that's okay. And I like to just use my finger to apply my highlighter. I love a cute highlighted nose. I just love that. That's so pretty. All right. So I'm going to use my Hard Candy Glow Unlock Setting Spray. That, of course, gives that nice glow. I love, this is my favorite setting spray. And I love using this in the summer especially, and then you can even put on your chest area or shoulder area, and it gives your even that area nice, such a nice glow in the summertime. Just gonna dry my face off a little bit. Okay, let's do the lip combo. I'm gonna use Nude Beige. This is Nude Beige, a NYX lip liner. I'm just gonna go ahead and sharpen that because I can tell it's gonna need to be done. This is definitely one of my most used lip liners. It's like my favorite. All right. So. Okay. I know it's kind of hard to see in the lighting. And then I'm just gonna fill in the outer areas a little bit. Okay, now comes the fun part. We're gonna use the NYX Pro Fix stick and add just a dab to the top and bottom lip in the center. Now you can do that, or what I like to do is just take a beauty blender to blend that in a little bit. And this is just some little tricks to not only give you a nice looking lip, but kind of like if you like the look of plumper lips, it can help with that as well. But not just for that, it just gives a nice look too. Okay, doesn't have to be perfect. It'll kind of blend in once I add the gloss. So how that looks before. And then I'm going to use the Maybelline Lifter Gloss, and it's in the shade called Ice. And it's a very nice nude pink gloss. So that is it for today. But I always feel like I'm forgetting something. I don't know if you guys feel that way. Hopefully I'm not. I'm just gonna fix this. All right, but anyways, that's it for today. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys have a great weekend, a great Friday. Please make sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I think that's about it. Give the video a thumbs up, and I will see you guys hopefully tomorrow.